Therapist Reacts. This is a new segment where I'm going to react to what's going on in the news from a mental health or relationships perspective. Grabbing headlines this week is NBA star Malik Beasley issued a very public apology for his very public affair. On his Instagram, he issued an apology to his wife, who has either she took him back after the apology or she took him back on the condition that he would issue this apology. But I want to break down, when it comes to healing from an affair, healing from infidelity, what makes for a good apology, and then what are the behaviors that back it up. So we're going to look at his Instagram apology and break it down, whether this is what needs to be said and done or not. I want to say sorry for putting you in the situation you were put in the last few months. Okay, right out of the gate, pretty good. He's taking full ownership. Like, I put you in this situation. He's not phrasing it like, oh, this crazy life we find ourselves in. Like, he's owning it. I put you in this situation. So far, so good. My head wasn't where it was supposed to be. I was looking for more when it was right here that whole time. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good line. I'm telling the world and you that there's nobody like you for me. There's nobody like you for me. For the record, I was the one who ended my last relationship off the fact that there is no one like you. So he's talking about basically owning the other woman that I was with. I don't know what I was thinking. You are so much better for me than she was, and I'm sorry for what I put you through. So far, this is pretty decent. I gotta give it to him. There's a couple things that are going to need to be more thoroughly followed up on if their marriage is going to make it, but let's take a look at this. Also, for the record, I wanted to... Oh, we'll edit this part out. I'm trying to grow individually and grow a family, a real family. I ain't looking to be judged. I'm looking for forgiveness. I love the line about I'm trying to grow a real family. As far as I'm not looking to be judged, like, that's not really yours to say. I mean, you could say, I don't want to be judged for this. It's the court of public opinion, pal. I mean, people are going to have opinions on this, very strong opinions on who you are, what the nature of your character is. Granted, you're 24 years old, you've got millions and millions and millions of dollars, and probably are not yet the man that you're going to become. And so I truly hope this doesn't define you, because none of us deserve to be defined just for our worst moments. But you choose, and now, yeah, I'm talking to Malik, but I'm also talking to anybody. You choose whether your worst moments define you. You choose whether to change, to grow, to be better, or to keep stepping in the same bear traps again. But as for whether or not people will judge you, you may not be looking to be judged. It's going to happen. This is what happens when we make decisions publicly. I'm not saying it's right that you're going to be judged, but it's going to happen. And when you say, I'm looking for forgiveness, to forgive me for hurting my family the way I did, it's important to recognize there is a crucial difference between forgiveness and trust. Because he seems to be phrasing it like, I want you to take me back. I want you to let go of what I did, and I want us to be good again. And that's implied, and now it's explicitly stated in the next line. At the end of the day, I'm a lover boy, and I miss holding y'all and loving y'all. He's talking about his wife and his child. I love you, Mushi. I love you, Kai Kai. My family over thing. So my family over everything. He's definitely saying the right words, and if he is sincere, and I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. If he's sincere, then he's got his heart in the right place. Now, before I tell you how Malik or any of us can heal a relationship post-affair, like if you are the person who had the affair, I want to direct all of you to this video, 5 tips for healing from betrayal trauma, which is going to tell you whether or not healing is even possible for you and what steps need to be taken. The real question is going to be, what happened in the first place? Now, I don't stay up on celebrity gossip. It's not really something I'm interested in, but did he seek this relationship as an excuse for, I felt lonely in my marriage, right? Well, not as an excuse. Did he seek this relationship, this other relationship, thinking that it was justified because he was separated or justified because he was lonely in his marriage? Because the simple fact is, we all have to be accountable for ourselves, no matter what anybody else does.
Gentlemen, you have failed to I'm sorry. We have failed. We have failed each other.
What worries me is if he doesn't learn and grow, he's going to say, I want to learn and grow and be a better man. But what's going to happen when there's trouble in the marriage again, when we're not feeling as close as we could, when your wife doesn't seem to be the very best thing for you anymore because you're fighting, or because you're withdrawn, or because you don't see each other a lot, or because a million other things happen.
Can you please just get back in the car and talk about this instead of running all over Route 12?
Haven't I made it clear I don't particularly want to talk about it, okay?
Affairs don't happen because people are lonely. Affairs don't happen because people are sad. Affairs don't happen because people have needs that are being unmet. These are the excuses people give for why they had an affair. Affairs happen because people choose to handle their problems in an immoral, unethical way. They cross a line, betraying their partner. And most people don't want to own and cop up to the fact that they've done something that's against their values. And so they want to shift the blame somewhere else. I'm not someone who has an affair, but this was different because X, Y, Z happened. Like, you didn't have an affair, Malik, because of anything going on in your marriage. You could have chosen to handle those struggles in a different way. You could have gone to counseling. You could have done a million things. Instead, you chose to sleep with someone else and to go out publicly with somebody who wasn't your wife and to try and get people to be happy for you for that relationship, which exploded in your face.
Who were you with, Michael?
This girl I met, it was nothing. It was nothing.
And yes, I'm talking to Malik, but the fact is I don't think he's going to watch this. I'm really talking to anybody who thinks that anything that's going on in their life is a justification. In order for you to make a real apology and in order to receive forgiveness, you have to take full ownership and full accountability. You also have to recognize that forgiveness and trust are two different things. That your spouse, your partner, they can divorce you and never talk to you again and still forgive you. Because forgiveness is releasing anger, it's releasing bitterness, it's releasing hatred. We don't forgive other people for them, we forgive for us, so that we don't carry all of that bile inside of us. You're asking for your wife's forgiveness publicly here on Instagram. What you should be asking for is her trust. And the thing is that trust isn't going to be granted just because you made a public post in response to your public affair. Trust is going to be earned across time as you are humble, as you are accountable, as you are transparent, as you show remorse equal to the pain that you've caused. That is how trust is earned. So I'm going to be doing a lot of these. I'm going to be responding to public events, celebrity events, anything that's going on in the news. I'm going to look at it through the lens of mental health and relationships. Now, if you're watching this today and this is really hitting home, either because you had an affair or because you were cheated on, I want to direct you to our free masterclass, How to Heal from an Affair, How to Heal from Infidelity, where we are going to go step by step through what the process looks like, what are the 5 awful mistakes that'll keep you from healing that you want to avoid, and how to bounce back from betrayal trauma. If you like what we're doing here, please like, subscribe, click the bell, and tell your friends about us, because we're on a mission to help people bring more light into their lives and help them to heal from the difficult, terrible things that they've been through. I'm Jonathan Decker, co-founder of Mended and licensed therapist, signing off.